Mr. Speaker, the Association of Workers' Compensation Boards reports that the number of time loss injuries have remained around 15,000 in Manitoba each year since 2010. 15,000 injured workers, severe enough to result in time off work, is a lot of injuries each year. In that same time period, Saskatchewan has experienced a drop in the number of workplace time loss injuries from almost 13,000 to about 11,000. Can the NDP government explain why there has been no decrease in Manitoba's time loss to injury for the last 3 years?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. Our goal is to make sure that Manitoba is the safest place in North America to work. Every worker deserves to come home safe at the end of their workday. That's right. And as a result of our 5-year plan for injury and health illness prevention last year, we are working forward with the Workers' Compensation Board to ensure that everyone will come home safe at the end of the workday.
The government's goal may be one thing, but what they've delivered is something else: the worst record in all of Canada. Mr. Speaker, the time loss to injury rate in Manitoba has stagnated at 3.3 per 100 full-time employees, while other provinces continue to reduce their time loss to injury rates. While Manitoba has a high 3.3, Alberta is now 1.39, New Brunswick 1.18, and Ontario 1.01. Manitobans' rates are so high and so out of line with other provinces that a full and independent investigation is needed. Absolutely. Will this NDP government call a full independent inquiry into why they continue to fail at bringing our workplace safety record into line with that in other provinces?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to remind the member opposite that over the last decade, our worker injury rate has decreased by 40%. Our goal is to continue working on that, continue to reducing those numbers, and we are doing that together in collaboration with the Workers' Compensation Board to ensure that our workers will be safe and that the injury time loss will be reduced.
Mr. Speaker, this government has still got the worst record of all provinces.
Worst.
I have asked many times in this legislature why this NDP government has done so poorly in more than 14 years in improving workplace safety that we have a time loss to injury rate which is far higher than other provinces. Each time this NDP government uses a long list of excuses and excuses. Manitobans are not interested in excuses. They want better results and safer workplaces.
Absolutely.
When will this NDP government call the full independent inquiry that is needed into why our time loss to injury rates are so far above other provinces' rates and more than 3 times higher than the rate in Ontario?
I wonder if our member opposite recalls that last year we passed amendments to the Workplace Safety and Health Act, which allows us to have stop work orders. Workers have the right to refuse unsafe work, and we've created a new chief prevention officer. We have doubled our health safety officers, and we've doubled the number of workplace inspections. I wonder whether the member opposite supported that.